I love Coach Freeze. You know, he's a guy who always tells us to keep God first, which is far most important. And I'm excited about him being my head coach because of what he brings to the table.
What have you been doing in the off season to prepare for this upcoming season?
Just doing a whole lot of extra. You know, what I've done. When I went home, hit a lot of sand, a lot of weight training with my fellas. Got to work out with a couple of NFL guys. You know, just get some input from different angles and just input it into my game.
And so this off-season stuff that you're doing, was that stuff mandatory? Or is that just stuff you're doing on your own?
Oh, it was never mandatory when I was at home. It was supposed to be a break. Coach Freeze actually told me to rest and take a break, but I said, no, this is my last chance, and everybody knows I want to go to the NFL.
Well, talking about Coach Freeze, when you found out that he was going to be the one that they hired to replace Coach Roberts, how excited were you that they promoted from within and hired your offensive coordinator as head coach?
I was ecstatic myself because I love Coach Freeze. You know, he's a guy who always tells us to keep God first, which is far most important. And he loves me. You know, me and him go at it as far as drama sometimes, which is a funny thing. Never disrespectful, though. He's a good man. He has a good heart. And I'm excited about him being my head coach because of what he brings to the table. And I didn't want to embrace it at first because I had this little ego thing going. But now I'm embracing it, man. I'm loving every day of it.
All right, since you've got spring practice coming up here soon, what's going to be your main focus at spring practice this year?
Well, my main focus this year, mainly is to stay in my prayer book, of course, get all my teammates on board with doing something we call a lot of extra work. You know, after practice, stay with Ryan Applin, get our timing, everybody get our timing down. I'm not selfish. I want us all to have receptions. I want us all to have touchdowns and be more of a team guy, you know, instead of just looking out for myself. I mean, because I'm going to get mine regardless, and I want my teammates to get theirs as well, you know. So just be more of a team guy, embrace practice, have more fun at practice.
All right, and so if, let's say you guys are coming together as a team, what do you think, what are you expecting out of the team next season?
Finishing. You know, we lost 4 games because we didn't finish. That's a big difference from 4-8 to 8-4. We're in a bowl bid. We have the best record that Arkansas State has ever had in the FBS. You know, I mean, just have to finish. If we finish and put everything together, all 4 quarters like we did against Middle Tennessee, I would have no problem in whoever we're facing. Because if we would have did the same thing against Auburn, you know, I'm not sure we would have won because of Cam Newton. He's pretty good, but it would have been a way, way, way closer score.
Okay, and what should ASU fans expect out of you this next year?
Man, I'm working harder than ever. You know, I can't predict the future. You know, God forbid I get hurt or anything like that. But, you know, expect me to return some punts for touchdowns. That's my main focus, man, because they know I'm not 6 foot. I'm 5'9", you know. I am a 4'3" guy, but when I came here, I ran a 4'5" due to an injury. I don't have to lie about anything, and but I'm getting back right. So expect more explosion out of me and a lot more touchdowns. That's what I'm going to contribute.
Okay, well, last year you had 69 catches for about 738 yards and 6 touchdowns. Looking forward to this next year, what are you hoping, or what's your goal personally, stat-wise, for next year?
My personal goals, I want 80 catches for 1,000 yards and 10 receiving touchdowns and at least 2 punt returns for touchdowns. That's my personal goal. Now, if that can be met, I'm not sure. Like I said, because I don't want to be selfish. But those are my personal goals, just what I want to accomplish.
Okay. And so you've mentioned a little bit here over the last month, mostly on Twitter, when you talked about there was hints that you might be leaving, and that one of the thoughts was that you might try to go pro. Mm-hmm. What was all going on during that time?
Me and my teammates, we usually joke about it a lot. on over Twitter, like, bro, I want to go to the Browns. No, so it's not. I know that I probably could have made a pro team with the ability that I have, that God has blessed me, but I wouldn't have got drafted. I mean, speaking realistically, I didn't do enough with my height. I would have had to have 1,000 yards this season to even get a shot, But it was nothing serious. I don't want everybody to take it serious or whatever. It was just, I was playing with my teammates, and I guess I have to just be careful of what I say. But I would love to go to the NFL, though, without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, well, let's say you get that chance, and let's just say in a dream scenario, you're getting to pick a team that you get to go to. Give me your top 5 teams of who you want to play for and why you want to play for them.
Number 1, New England Patriots, because they love short receivers, and they love quick guys, and they love people who can get open, and I think I fit all those 3 categories. Number 2, the Indianapolis Colts, because their receivers aren't that tall, and Peyton Manning could cope with the same thing. Number 3, the Browns. I've always wanted to play for the Cleveland Browns. Why? I don't know. I guess it's because of their fan base, and that they have a lot of good support in their system. 4, 4 and 5, truthfully, are really whoever get me. I really don't have a 4th and 15. Whoever, I don't care. 1 through 32, whoever picks me up, I'm blessed, regardless.
All right, if you could tell ASU fans one thing, what would it be?
I love them. I love them. They're there when we need them. And please continuously come out and support us, because you guys make a big difference. Louisville, we should have won. We should have won. There was a lot of people there. ULM, we did. Just please, just keep doing what y'all doing, man. I can't really ask for too much more. I love it.
If you could tell ASU fans one thing, what would it be?
Please continuously come out and support us, because you guys make a big difference.